This is just a quick Jack the Bunny update. A couple of weeks ago, Jack went to the veterinary for the first time in his life. He got a health check. He was 5.5 pounds. He also got vaccinated for the rabbit hemorrhagic disease that is going around for domestic rabbits in the United States. Here he is exploring the floor after he got weighed. They're coming back to do their examination relatively quickly. I grab a couple of quick still shots of him being examined, and he behaved overall really well. He also became a burrito rabbit for a short while. And as they were doing the paperwork and getting all the stuff ready for me, they left him there with me in the floor, and he took off exploring again, smelling all of the other animals that had probably been in the room, maybe thousands. He was mostly fearless. He just seemed like he was curious more than anything. As they left to get all the paperwork finished and everything, they left a couple of towels in the floor and let him continue to explore with the little grass. He really didn't eat any, but he did eat a couple of treats from the technician when they were in there. They all said how wonderful he was acting. He liked being petted, so everything went relatively well. He was quite upset at me when I brought him to the vet and put him in the carrier, and after getting home he was quite upset for a while, for about 4 or 5 hours. He even thumped at me a couple of times when I let him out, but overall he did really well, and the end result of the examination was very positive, so that was a good thing. Anyway, so it was a successful trip for Jack. That being said, when he got home, after he was not mad at me anymore, he got petted and then he got to eat, and I'm going to leave you here with maybe 3 minutes of Jack eating a lot of romaine lettuce, a little bit of watercress, and maybe a couple of cilantros in there. I'm not sure if I remember or not. And while we do try to ensure that about 80% of his daily diet is hay, he prefers the orchard grass hay as opposed to Timothy grass. But we do try to give him some leafy green salads twice a day, and he was definitely ravenous for his evening salad this day. So here is a lot of sounds of rabbit eating salad. after a stressful day of going to the doctor and eventually not being so mad at me, and then eating a big, large salad fit for a king, it was time for him to relax, and he expected me to make up for all of the stress that I put him through for the remainder of the day. So it was time for a little bit of relaxation with Jack the Bunny basically taking control of the house, which he has done. He is a very angelic rabbit when he wants to be, but he can also be a little pain in the butt when he wants to be. But when he is ready to be petted, it is hard to be mad at him, because he literally appears to love every moment of affection that he gets. And being that he lived in the wild, in the urban neighborhoods for at least almost 11 months, as best we can tell from when we first started seeing him before we rescued him, it's hard to argue with letting him have a little bit of happiness. So I found it almost therapeutic for myself, seeing how blissful he becomes. So that is part of my therapy also. Anyway, I thought you might enjoy this update. I typically don't care to talk during any videos, but now you have this evidence that I do exist, other than a disembodied hand petting a rabbit. Everyone take care and have a great 2022. There'll be more Jack the Bunny videos coming. Thanks.